the time. This is $1.35 coffee. $3.75, okay. I guess I got to update my story.
He goes Starbucks.
Oh, right? But you know, something happens when we know this, but something happens when we get inside organizations. And whether it's because, think back to those two reasons. What prevents us from acting? We feel competent and confident, or we don't feel valued. I'll tell you a story, give you an example that happened to me. This executive retreat, the organization I work for, we went away for 3 days, kind of like this. There was only about 60 of us, though. President, vice presidents, and anyone who reported to the vice president. So we're there, and it was a little bit team building, but mostly it was, how do we improve performance? How do we improve customer service? How do we improve quality? How do we improve safety? How do we speed our processes? And it's like, and at the end of 3 days, we're exhausted. And a consultant was facilitating us. And he said, okay, we got all these great ideas, but I want one idea from each of you. One idea that will be a quantum improvement, like a step change improvement in the organization. Write it down. We all write her down. Okay, let's hear them. One by one, we go around the room, and we're reading them out. And by the end of it, bring them on, buddy. We were invincible. And the consultant's like, okay, great. I'll give it back to the president, but just one question. Any of you who wrote down an idea that you yourself, like not marketing, not HR, not legal, but you yourself can implement, stand up. Guess what? Nobody stood up. No one. Right? And so what really is just embossed in my mind, tattooed in my mind, is how quick I am to see what Matt should do, or what Dan should do, or Eric should do, or Bernard should do, or Ben should do, and how slow I am to see what I'm to do. And so as leaders, a couple of the ways that you want to think about this is, how do you see your role here? The work that you do. Like, do we see this? Do you see this work you get to do? Do you see it as, we get to do this? We get the privilege of this. This is a gift to us. Because when you see it that way, it fundamentally reshapes and changes how we approach it. It doesn't mean that, we're going to solve some problem with EMP and how that's going to work, that it doesn't mean it's not going to involve other people. It is, but it will fundamentally shift how we deal with it. And secondly, we think of the people you lead, right? What might be holding them back? Is there anything as a leader that I can do to help reinforce that I believe and have confidence in the competence and the capabilities of my people? And not just the competence and competence, but I need my people to know that I value them. They need to know that I value them.